Can you really grow your Twitch channel in 2025? With me being a live stream manager where I work with hundreds of streamers, helping them grow from the very beginning and helping them get established, I get asked all of the time, can you still grow on Twitch in 2025? Is it too late? Am I too late? Can I still do this? Is it possible to grow from zero? I get these questions all the time. And the answer is yes, 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 yes. You can still grow on Twitch in 2025. You can grow on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, any streaming platform. You can still grow in 2025. Marketing is the key to success with anything in life, but especially something as saturated as streaming. Marketing is typically the act of getting somebody to want to buy something. For example, the classic, sell me this pen. That is one of the easiest forms of marketing. You have to create a desire around why I need this pen. So with that being said, marketing is exactly how you can be successful with anything in life, but especially something as saturated as streaming, because now millions of people want to become streamers. Thankfully, there's an AI tool that you could use and that I use to help my streamers reach even more people every single day on streaming platforms. If you've never heard of Nexus AI, it is my absolute favorite tool when it comes to streaming and content creation. If you've never heard about Nexus AI, what they do is they take your videos or your live streams, they go through and they find the best moments that are likely to go viral. This is so important because streaming platforms like Twitch, Kick, or even streaming on YouTube, they work on a rich get richer type of system. Basically meaning if you have viewers, you're going to be reaching new viewers. However, if you don't have any viewers, you are not going to be reaching new viewers because you're going to be buried so far down in the category. That is exactly why marketing is your key to success, because it is how you can take this action into your own hands. For example, when you post clips that you make with Nexus on platforms like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, etc., these platforms have algorithms to automatically show your content to new people. Whereas Twitch, you have to have viewers to get your content seen by new people. With TikTok and YouTube Shorts, even if you don't have any viewers already, they have an algorithm to show your content to new people. That way your content can reach new people. You can teach people that you're a live streamer, and over time you're going to be funneling these people from YouTube and TikTok into your live streaming platforms like Twitch. That is exactly why Nexus AI solves the biggest problem with streaming. The biggest problem with streaming is marketing. The biggest misconception is streaming alone is going to help me reach new people. That is just not the case. Everyone watching obviously wants to be a streamer, and you want to be a streamer because you want to entertain people, and streaming is the main thing. You don't want to post TikTok videos. You don't want to watch my videos to learn how to become a professional TikToker. You want to become a streamer. However, it is ignorant to say that you could just stream. You could just click go live and viewers are going to automatically start coming into your stream. Viewers are just going to magically show up. That is not how streaming works. That is why you need to be posting content on short form platforms. That is exactly why I suggest to everyone that they use Nexus AI, because before Nexus AI, I did this manually for a streamer that I managed. Like I mentioned before, I ran a management program where I work with streamers. So I managed a streamer. Long story short, I made clips for them so that they could post on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, etc. This was before there was any form of AI. This was like early 2021. So I went through their streams. I found the best moments that were likely to go viral. I edited them. I reformatted them to be the vertical format, because if it's not the vertical format, TikTok and these other short form platforms are way less likely to push the video out. They have to be fit for the phone screen because that's where people are watching TikToks and YouTube Shorts the most, is on the phone. So if it's formatted for the phone, they are way more likely to push this content to more people. So not only would I do that, but I would also add captions to align with everything that they said, because captions are super important to helping a short go viral. Now fast forward less than 4 years later, Nexus AI can do all of this work for me. Literally everything that I just explained used to take me 12 hours to do manually per clip. I used to have to make like 2-3 clips a day, and it would take me hours and hours and hours. My whole entire work day was consumed by making clips. I had to hire people to help me do captions because I did not have enough time to make even clips for just one streamer. Now with Nexus AI, I could have made 12 clips in the time that it would take me to make one clip. Before, it would take me 12 hours to make one clip. Now with 1 hour, I would make 12 clips. So that means in 12 hours, I could make 144 clips. All of these clips are content that you can post on these short form platforms that will lead to marketing and lead to people seeing your content and eventually funneling these people into your stream. You could try Nexus for free using the top link in my description. And if you decide to upgrade, you can use the same link and you will save 10% off of the cost of your subscription. If you subscribe monthly, annually, no matter what, you will save 10% off of the total cost of your subscription. Thank you to Nexus AI for sponsoring this video. And even if they didn't sponsor this video, I would still be telling you to do it, because you can still grow on Twitch in 2025, especially if you're using AI tools like this to your advantage. Millions of people want to be streamers. Millions of people want to be streamers. If you go to a classroom and ask them, what do you want to be when you grow up? No longer do they say, I want to be a football player, I want to be a rock star, I want to be a rapper. They don't say these things anymore. They say, I want to be a YouTuber and I want to be a streamer. These are the most common things that kids want to be. So now, if you're in that same boat, if you want to be a streamer, now is your chance to take this action into your own hands and create an audience for yourself. My biggest piece of advice for doing this, and the fastest way to grow, if I was to start from zero and if I wanted to create a live streaming career from nothing starting today, what I would do right now is I would find a niche. A niche is basically like a subcategory of people that all like one specific thing. For example, South Park is a niche because so many people like South Park. South Park is still coming out with new TV. There's a whole like legal battle going on between like this HBO Max and Paramount fighting for it. There's a whole bunch of content that could be made around the niche of South Park. Not only that, but as soon as you make a video about South Park, there are millions of people watching South Park videos on YouTube right now. That is exactly why I say you need to dive into a niche, because there are millions of people waiting to consume content in these niches. For example, let me give you a real world example. This example is also on my website, twatterboost.com. If you want to read the full story and get like his perspective on it, you could read it there, but I'm going to summarize it. About a year and a half ago, someone joined my program. They wanted to become a full-time streamer, but number one, they didn't know what they wanted to stream. Number two, they didn't know how. They didn't know anything. They didn't even know what name they wanted to do yet. So I worked with him. I helped him create a name, which that name happened to become T-Break because he was taking a tolerance break, if you know what that is. But anyways, we came up with the name T-Break. We analyzed him and his interest, and we found out that he really likes Adventure Time, and he's very good at doing deep dives on Adventure Time because he's watched Adventure Time his whole life. He knows how to do deep studies of episodes, and he understands the show completely to a point where he can make content about this show. So that's exactly what he did. I told him to study this content, told him to watch a couple videos in it, told him to write a perfect script, perfect it, take your time, and make a perfect video for this niche. And that's exactly what I did. He did it honestly perfectly. He took a good 3 months, which I mean, could argue that it's a little too long. However, he took a good amount of time. He wrote a good script. He edited the video. Everything turned out perfectly. And although it was his first video ever posted on YouTube, it started going viral because it was a perfect video for this niche. Overnight, it had over 100,000 views. And now, let me check. So as you can see here, his video now, this was 9 months ago when he posted it, now has 400,000 views, and it gets a good amount of views every single day. Not only that, but he started his channel. He got monetized off of his first video, and he started his career about Adventure Time all on this one video because he took a deep dive into the niche. He figured out exactly what type of video is going to go viral. He created a perfect script for it, and he uploaded it. That's it. I helped him a little bit with the SEO and like how to upload it and title it and things like that. But things like that is very basic compared to if you have a banger video in a banger niche, it will take off. So right away, this one video started his Twitch career. Even though he didn't start streaming, even though he didn't take it as serious as he should, I'm still working with him. Obviously, he needs to be more motivated, and I've actually talked to him this morning. Anyways, point being, this started his career. This one video started his career because he did one simple thing. He found a niche that had desire, that had people ready to watch it, and he studied it and created a perfect video for this niche. You need to do the exact same thing. Niches can be anything from technology, computers, certain TV shows, anything like that. If you're a female right now, if you want to become a female streamer, I know this is like 1% of my audience, but you should make Love Island content. Love Island is going viral right now. Even if you don't like Love Island, even if you don't know anything about it, start watching Love Island, start making videos about it, start making conspiracy theories about it. So many people are talking about Love Island right now. So many women are talking about Love Island right now. Even if you're a man, it doesn't even matter at this point. Somebody should be making Love Island content because it's going so viral on all these short form platforms. It's going so viral on social media that if you are funneling people there's so many people that watch Love Island, so many people know about it, so many people are talking about it, talking about all these different relationships and everything that goes on within the show. It's a perfect niche to jump on because, like I said, so many people are waiting for content about it. Love Island, I don't know about Love Island, but I'm assuming it comes out once a week. So that leaves 6 other days where you could post videos talking about conspiracy theories, about what's going to happen next, anything related to Love Island that's going to capture people's attention because people are searching on YouTube right now, Love Island conspiracy theories, Love Island this, Love Island that. There's a perfect niche right here for you to just start making content in. Now, when I tell you about these perfect niches, your brain should not be going to gaming. Gaming is the worst niche. It is the worst niche. Maybe, just maybe, you can find like one specific game and like make a niche around that. Like, I don't even know right now. Streaming is in a weird space where you need to become a personality streamer. You need to become a content creator more than a streamer because there is not just one game that like you could base your entire personality around anymore. League of Legends is dead. Like, all of these big games are like, they're not literally dead, but like just to start streaming it and to tell you like, if I start making videos about like League of Legends characters and like things like that, like, there's not really hype around it no more. Nobody's searching about it. There's so many other different niches that don't revolve around gaming now that you could be taking advantage of and that you should be taking advantage of to reach people and funnel people into your streams. Because even if you are a streamer and even if you stream game, like, okay, for T-Break, for example, let's say he only streams Fortnite. He only likes streaming Fortnite. He only plays Fortnite. but he makes videos about Adventure Time. Every time he uploads a video on YouTube, in the top link in the description, he could say, come watch me live and ask me questions about Adventure Time. All 400,000 people that watched his video will see, wow, I have a couple questions about Adventure Time. I want to talk to somebody about Adventure Time. This guy's a professional about Adventure Time. I wonder if he knows about this episode, or if I wonder if he thinks this conspiracy theory or anything like that. You now have a desire to send people into one specific place. So you posted this video, you got 400,000 people. Let's say only 1% of these people go and follow your stream and come into your next stream. 1% of 400,000 is 4,000 people. 4,000 people come into your next stream. If you're streaming on Fortnite, you have 4,000 people, you're gonna be in the top 3 people at any given time. So you used your YouTube video that went viral to take all these people, put them into your Twitch, and now directly on Twitch, you are reaching thousands of people directly on the streaming platform. So like I explained already, the biggest problem with streaming platforms is if you have viewers, you're going to be reaching viewers. If you don't have viewers, you're not gonna be reaching any viewers. So if T-Break just started streaming on Fortnite without taking his people from YouTube and putting them into his Twitch stream, without funneling them and giving them a reason to come in and watch his streams live, then he's just gonna have 1, 2, maybe 5 viewers on Fortnite. And people are gonna have to scroll forever down in the category to ever find him. No one's ever gonna know who he is, what he is. No one's ever going to follow him because he's streaming Fortnite and he just missed his opportunity. However, if he's funneling all these people from his YouTube channel into his Fortnite stream, now he has 4,000 viewers on Fortnite. Now he's reaching all of these Fortnite people. So he's building a career. People that never heard of Adventure Time before, they're finding streamers to watch. They click on the streamer because he's the 3rd streamer in the category. They think he's funny. They think whatever, he's good at Fortnite. Whatever reason they stay, it is not the original reason of he's a professional Adventure Time YouTube creator. That is only what got the original 4,000 people there, so that you could use these 4,000 people as leverage to reach even more people directly on the streaming platform. That is exactly why I recommend, number 1, using Nexus AI to make as many clips as possible. That way you're reaching as many people as possible. That way you're funneling as many people as possible into your streams. That way you're reaching that many people directly on the streaming platform, and you won't have to focus on marketing so much in the future. The more that you focus on marketing right now, the more you focus on funneling people into your streams, the less you will have to focus about marketing in the future, because you already have viewers helping you reach new viewers. So instead of worrying about, oh, I have to make this video, or I have to make this clip, or I have to do this, I have to do that, all you're gonna have to do is go live, because you already have viewers that is going to be helping you reach more viewers. So number 1, use Nexus to make as many clips as possible. Number 2, dive into a niche. Find a niche, figure out something exactly like T-Break did, exactly how I coach T-Break. He paid for that. He paid for that, which obviously, if you want a management program, you can go on twatterboost.com. You could pay for it. You could sign up for free, and I will work with you one-on-one, just like I did with T-Break. I'll tell you exactly, what niche is good, what niche is bad, what name you should go with, all of these different things. I will help you set up your career to the point where your YouTube career is starting, and you could start to funnel people into your streams and start your stream career. Because again, unless you have viewers, you are not going to reach viewers. If you're not reaching viewers, you are not growing. If you're not growing, you're not making money. Also, side note, it is way easier to make money on YouTube as far as like getting monetized and things like that. With Twitch, it's on a monthly basis, so people have to subscribe every single month. With YouTube, it's just ads. So all you have to do is post videos. Your videos are still going to be getting views next month and next month and next month. So your income is just going to grow and grow and grow. That's why I really suggest, if you want to really grow your Twitch channel, I'm assuming by really grow, you mean you want to make money off of it. Everyone, I'm a money person. You should be a money person. Even if you're not a money person, if you want to stream full time, you have to make money. You have to pay your bills. So at the end of the day, you need to be chasing dollars. And if you want to be chasing dollars, focus on content creation first. Focus on monetizing your YouTube channels, focusing on different income streams that you could all use to get attention and funnel people into your stream. Because even if you have a whole bunch of attention on Twitch, more than likely you're going to be making more money from these other platforms anyway. Twitch is just the place to have fun. Streaming is very fun. However, the actual job part of it comes with the marketing and building the platforms on other platforms, because ad revenue will always be better than subscription revenue. Not directly on Twitch because their ad rate sucks. However, YouTube ad revenue, great. YouTube's algorithm is easier to take advantage of. It's easier to grow. If you want to become a full-time streamer, if you want to really grow on Twitch in 2025, take content creation seriously, focus more on YouTube, and funnel this attention into Twitch. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you don't know, I have a free course on my website, twatterboost.com. Anyone can sign up for free, watch the course, and it teaches you, not only does it teach you the fundamentals of marketing and how to use marketing for your streams, but it also teaches you the fundamentals of algorithms and how to use these algorithms to your advantage to reach people on these platforms, to funnel people into your streams. That way you could start to grow with your streams. And like I said, once you have viewers on the streaming platform, you're going to be reaching viewers, and everything's just going to snowball, snowball, snowball until it's grown to the point where all you have to do is go live. That's your goal. Your goal is to not have to market. So you have to market now to the point where you reach viewers and you have viewers, so you don't have to market in the future. Also, like I explained, I have a management program. Anyone that joins any one of these tiers, you will have full one-on-one management from me. Not only do you get the algorithm benefits and make sure that all of your content gets seen by more people, not only do you get exclusive courses specifically tailored to how to make money with streaming, but also you get direct contact with me to where you can message me anytime, ask me questions, ask me for advice, ask me to help you find a niche. Anything you need in your streaming journey, I'm here for you, and I will help you take your streaming career to the next level. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're a streamer, make sure that you subscribe, as I have 177 videos now, I think, all related to streaming, related to marketing with streaming, things like that. And if you do decide to join mytwitterboost.com, join any one of my tiers, you'll have access to my Discord. Join the Discord, message me on Discord, and I will help you personally get started, set everything up, teach you how to use everything you need to know. I will help you from day one. Again, thank you so much for watching.